A channel message. I was laying here reflecting on my day, and the message was that just because you are such a beautiful soul who chooses love and who chooses the high path, it doesn't mean that you're to allow yourself to be made into nobody's fucking doormat. You all know on suffering. You don't have to sit there and just continue to receive disrespect. Sometimes asserting your boundaries is completely disconnecting from a person, no contact. But sometimes you're living your life and situations happen where you can't just go. Going no contact is just not preferable. It doesn't make sense. I paid to be here. I'm going to enjoy myself. And you're not going to make me mad, and you're not going to make me come out of character, and you're not going to make me do any freaking thing. I'm going to do what I want to do. But sometimes there comes a point where you do have to open your mouth and say something. You can't just stay quiet. And there's these experiences where different ones would try to push your buttons, try to get under your skin, try to mess with you, try to provoke you, and putting yourself in a messed up situation. Remember that you have a lot to be here for. You have a lot of reasons to be free on the street. You have a lot of reasons to continue to walk about a free citizen of wherever you live. They'll try to push you and provoke you physically. They try to push your buttons, get under your skin, make you act froggy and start jumping all over the place, hooping and hollering and stuff, making you come out of character. Just in these situations, there's so much you stand to risk, and maybe nothing will happen. Maybe something will, you never know. And it's not about being afraid to lose what you have. It's about knowing that what you have is not worth that petty BS over there. Because usually when these situations happen, in the way I'm seeing it right now for this purpose of this message, is not anything of major importance. It's not like anybody's, attacking your children or trying to break into your house or trying to violate you physically. They're talking shit. They're talking smack. They're trying to get you to talk smack back. They're trying to get you to engage. They're trying to get you to throw a punch at them first. We definitely do believe and know that there's a time to defend yourself physically. But if they're not coming at you physically, it doesn't even have to go there. Like, if we could use our energy to defend ourselves, yes, you use your words. Yes, you take action. But use your energy to defend you. Like, when you're angry like that, you're in a powerful freaking position when you're angry like that. You have a lot of creative power flowing through you. Life source energy when you're either very, very high happy or very, very high angry, because there's highs on both sides of the spectrum. And it's like, if you hit them with that spirit energy, you can flip the script on everything and dominate the whole field. But it takes not letting that energy go out through physical action. That energy is going to go out of you somewhere. You can do it in a way that has a lot of temporary effects that could be very damaging in your life. If you got something going on, like, let's say you're out with your friends having a good time, and somebody asks you about something that you don't know about, nothing about, but they don't take your answer that, nope, I don't know, we don't know, we don't know, we don't know, like 10 times. How many times do I have to answer the same freaking question before you leave me alone and stop hassling me about something that I don't know nothing about? We already told you we don't know. Go away. We don't know you. And we don't know the answer to your question. Go away. And they are being disrespectful, rude, aggressive. What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? We give them a chance to go away. We gave them a chance to go away. Kept coming, kept coming. Kept coming at us, right? It kept coming at us. But you don't have to let them take you there. You don't have to let them make you come out of character. You don't have to let them make you spend the night in jail. You don't have to let them make you take your next week's paycheck because maybe you ain't getting out the next night. You don't make them have to take your bail money, restitution money, court fines, and time, whatever else. Because that's what some of these freaking bots are here for. That's what some of these implants are here for. They're just here to piss you off and get you all aggravated so you could get yourself in a mess. It's like that old lady. She got a lick off of me. I could have tore her up, but Spirit yanked me by my collar and told me to let her get away with it. Just talk, speak. And after she punched me in my nose because she didn't like the answers about my nails, they used to be so long. And Spirit told me, nope, let her have one for free. And she walked away. And I spoke, and different people heard me. There's a reason for things to happen. But when I left from there, what Spirit showed me is that lady loves to provoke people to hit her because she knows they're going to do mandatory jail time because she's a senior citizen. It's like a mandatory, I think it's 30 days mandatory in jail for doing some stuff like that. There's people out here that are complete setup, and they look like mentally unstable individuals. They look like people who are cracked out or coked out or methed out or I don't know what else. Oh, they got that crazy fentanyl stuff now too. Peeled out. I don't know what they be doing. They do all kinds of stuff. I don't do none of that. I'm 420 on tobacco, baby. But the point is not that. The point is that they come extra aggressive trying to get you to mess yourself up because they ain't got nothing going. But you do. You do. So you don't need to fall for all that. If you have to protect yourself, hell yeah, you protect yourself. But yeah. And no, you don't necessarily have to let them get that lick in. But sometimes it's beneficial if you do. In my case, it was. I don't regret it at all. This shit was a little bit like, that bitch really hit me in my nose. But I was fine. She didn't do no damage to me, really. It was a little bit red for a minute, but that was about it. I said, you feel better now? And that's what they don't like. They want to take you out of character. They want to piss you off. They want you to get down and fight with them. The dog don't want to fight if the other dog don't want to fight. That's why, oh gosh, who's doing dog fighting? That is so disgusting. Can y'all stop? And the roosters too. Can y'all stop? Anyways, these natural loving beings, they don't do what they do until they get messed with. Like they get sent. They get aggravated. They mess with them. And then they put them in the ring to fight. And that's what's happening here. Somebody's trying to mess with you. Try to get you to engage yourself in some crazy fight, some crazy battle that really ain't meant to be yours. That is not your energy. You was busy having a good old time. You was busy having a good old time. They don't want your good times to continue. They want to try to throw a wrench in the engine of your fun. And you know what? All you have to do is remember who you are. Remember why you have reasons to be here, walking about, living your life healthy and free. And not let them crazy folks take you out of your energy. And sometimes, oh man, sometimes in the beginning of trying to get a hang of this stuff, man, everybody freaking trigger you. Now I'm a pistol going off everywhere. But with time and practice, it gets easier. And then these folks ain't got no power over you. They ain't got no control over you. You're the large and in charge in your life. They don't get to decide if you're going to spend the night at home in your comfortable bed with your pillows and the AC, all that stuff, or if you're going to go to the cell in a jailhouse tonight. They don't get to decide when you take that emotional mastery back. But if them talking mess to you and trying to provoke you causes you to come out of character, that is one possibility that is highly likely. This happened to many folks before you got there. That's a strong vibration. I'm just saying, like, I'm over here, I'm talking about good vibrations, okay? And all vibes are cool. We can handle all vibes. As a matter of fact, when all the mess was over, I told my friends that I was there with, I said, you know what? That was kind of fun. I haven't had a chance to do anything like that in a while. And it's like twice today I had that chance to do that. Anyways, whatever came through was what was meant to. Wherever you're at, I guess this whole message was all about rage control, about taking over control of your actions when your emotions start to spin up in you and make you want to do some things to somebody. Wrap your hands around somebody's neck right quick and see if that help adjust their attitude, because they clearly have a fucking attitude problem and they fucking with the wrong one today. Because now we realize the power of using our own personal energy instead of putting our hands on them. Let's put this energy back to them. Send it back to them. Whatever works for you. Tonight, when it happened, my hands moved and did what they did. They received a symbolic gesture of their energy going back to them. And they tried and fucked around and found out. They know it was going nowhere. And I didn't have to do nothing. Hold my position. Stay where my feet are planted. And they never could approach. They never could approach because they weren't allowed to. The energy was settled. Get the fuck out and don't come back, they were told at the door. So, how do you do it? One day at a fucking time, one experience at a time, man. Sometimes one day is too dang much. Just one experience at a time. Be kind to yourself. Acknowledge where you figured it out, where you didn't fall for the BS, where you didn't fall into the trap this time. Because it's a fucking trap. It's a trap. These karmic, narcissistic, machista, racist, motherfucking pedophile, god dang, unjust, abuse of power, narcissistic ass, egomaniac ass, gaslighting wannabe mucka hooka who's out here thinking they gonna tear down you or me. And the only reason they do that is because they know we're elevated from where they're at. And we're not even thinking about none of that. We're busy over here trying to have a good time. What are you doing? What are you doing? What do you think you're doing exactly? I heard it's just like flicking a fly off the whatever. I just see the fly flick with the middle finger. It's just a fly flick. Yeah. So whatever it is, like, you don't have to allow yourself to come out of character and bring violence into the picture and get down and dirty in the dirt with them. That's what they want you to do. If you don't get to sleep in your bed and lay your head on your favorite pillow tonight because somebody said something to you, you got some work to do, baby. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear. Like I said, it's a different story if somebody comes attacking you physically. You don't need to take that. You can defend yourself. That's different. And or your children, or, there's certain things that you can defend. But you don't go out there looking for trouble and they still be trying to bring it to you. That's what this whole message is all about. Helping you to see, like, why you make that choice to stand down. It don't mean you're a punk. It means, I'm not finna be your punk today. Because you be punked if you end up waking up in a jail cell instead of in your bed. I'll tell you that much. You be punked if you end up now you got to pay court fines and shit. You be punked if you can't go back to your favorite spot no more. Because now you 86 because you done told this motherfucker up. Busted up their bar and stuff. Busted up their restaurant and stuff. Busted up their park and stuff. Busted up their store and stuff. Busted, I don't know what was it. But you get what I'm saying? Like, people will try to push your buttons, take you to a place to being something that you have worked so hard to not be. And it's like, it's your gym. It's a freaking spiritual gym. This is how you get your gains. Oh, this is how you get your gains, baby. So don't let nobody decide who you gonna be today or where you gonna sleep today. You be the chooser of that. You have the power to do that. If you got the power to whip somebody's ass, you have the power to make yourself stand still when the threat is nothing but some fucking words. You understand what I'm saying to you? By the way, did you know that cyberbullying like is a crime that you could report at FBI.org? Or yeah, I think that's FBI.org. And then like they take care of that. I found that out. I learned something new today. Anyways, I need to go to sleep because I think I'm delirious talking now. Because it says 5:41 a.m. on my clock on my phone right now. I looked at the clock at 1:23. I was out living my life, having joy being me. Anyways, okay. Later, baby. I'm out.